Howdy folks, and welcome back to Hazbin Hotel. Today we're going to be watching Season 1, Episode 2, Radio Killed the Video Star. So judging from the title, we're going to get probably an Alistair-focused episode, and also we're probably going to meet Vox, seeing as how we get radio and video mentioned in the title here. And I know that from following Amir Talai, the voice, I hope I'm pronouncing that right, the voice of Alistair over on Twitter, he, in the run-up to this being released, he would not stop tweeting about how much he thinks Vox fucking sucks. So I have a feeling that there's going to be, you know, a bit of beef between these two characters. I also think I saw Valentino in the thumbnail here on Amazon Prime, so I would expect we might get a good amount of angel dust as well. I think this episode might be the one that features the Poison song that they released as a single before these came out. I have not listened to that song. I did not want to spoil myself too much on any of the music or anything before the actual show came out, to keep it as blind as possible. So, hey, I'm really, really excited to watch, and I hope you are too. I have a couple notes, a couple things that I wanted to talk about here. The first being, to keep the topic kind of on Alistair a little bit, is his deals. He successfully made a deal with Vaggie last time, and I'm wondering if he's going to try to make deals one by one with most of the main cast. It was very important in the pilot that he did not successfully make a deal with Charlie. She did not shake his hand. She just said, "As Princess of Hell, I command you to be here. And help out? Is that good?" And he said, fair enough. So no, he tried to make a deal but didn't, and then last time successfully made a deal with Vaggie. So I'm wondering if there's something to this deal-making thing with Alistair and what potentially his true intentions are. And to kind of segue that, talking about true intentions, I do want to talk about Adam for a second, because I feel like I spent a lot of the outro to the last episode talking about how much I think he sucks, but in editing it, I didn't pay too much attention to his demeanor in the very final scene of the episode, I was focused more on what was actually happening. The fact that somebody in hell has successfully killed an angel, that's never happened, that's kind of the true intentions for why they're coming back in 6 months as opposed to 1 year. And I wanted to say that in the moment I was more focused on the what of what was happening and not the who was saying it or how they were acting. And I'm wondering if Adam, their douchebaggery kind of going on in the first episode, was all just a front, a very blatant, in-your-face, hard to ignore front, because his demeanor was totally different. I totally didn't even really pay attention to any of that. He was all business, all serious, and basically stated his plan there to loot. Completely different from the shitty douchebag frat bro persona that we got when he was meeting with Charlie. So I'm wondering if that was probably all just front. And now, I hate to say this, but I'm really curious to see more of Adam. I really want to know like what his whole deal is and all that kind of stuff. And if he truly is this cold, calculating, menacing kind of figure, and just did the douchebag thing to kind of make Charlie think less of him and all that kind of stuff. I think that's a lot more interesting, and I don't want to say I'm on board with Adam right now, but I got my eyes open. And once again, another segue. Funny how these keep happening. Speaking of keeping my eyes open, I want to run a question by y'all, the audience, because when I laid out my 5 stipulations for bingo last time, one of the things I said was a reference to Hell of a Boss. We did not get that in the last episode per se, but we did get this. I'm probably putting it max on screen right now, but in Happy Day in Hell, as Charlie was singing it, there was a brief little glimpse of a van that drove by with the words "Hell of a Post" on it. Now, since I ordered some of the trading cards, there was a line item for shipping that was just titled "Hell of a Post," so I don't think this is necessarily a reference to Hell of a Boss, but just the fact that Hell of a is in the name there. So what I want to ask, does that count? I know it's, like in Texas, you'd see a lot of Texas, Texian, Texan. There's probably a lot of hell-related puns with businesses and stuff in hell, right? So hell of a could be just a term that gets thrown around, used a lot, like normal kind of stuff. But I want to ask y'all, does this count as one of the stipulations for bingo? Does Hell of a Post count as a reference to Hell of a Boss? There was even like a little circle with a little imp logo on it that looked almost like the IMP logo a little bit, kind of, in design wise at least. So let me know in the comments if you think that should actually count. And hey, I think we're at least going to keep this shorter than last time, the intro, but it's still, you know, a fairly long one. Timestamps and all that. But before we move on to the reaction, I do want to turn things over to a friend of mine.
Oh, yes, it's me again. You thought you were going to get rid of me that easy? Not after I received a resounding ha-ha from the voice of Alistair himself. This bit is here to stay, I'm afraid. But listen, while I have your ear here, I'd like to tell you how you can get these reactions just a little bit early. You see, Tillman has two options for you. Channel memberships here on YouTube and 2 tiers over on Patreon. The $3 tier is the same as channel memberships here, where you'll get the edited versions of these reactions nice and early as soon as you can get them done. The $6 tier over on Patreon is for those of you sickos who would like to see these videos fully uncut and unedited, so you can get all the jokes that get cut out of the YouTube version. Ha ha ha! Seriously, if any of these options sound good to you, go over to the Patreon, which is in the description below, or click the join button here on YouTube. Anyway, back to the reaction!
Thanks a lot, Alistair. Good to hear from you, my man. So while I scooch over here, I would just like to take this moment to thank you for watching the video. Do all the YouTube things. Leave a like on the video. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Leave a comment. Let me know what you thought of this episode, this reaction. Anything I missed, anything you want to tell me. And lastly, before we start, what I always like to say, I'm drinking some chamomile tea out of this New Orleans Café du Monde mug. A very nice mug. I like it a lot. And with all that out the way, let's get started watching Hazbin Hotel, Season 1, Episode 2. Radio Killed the Video Star. Starting up in 3, 2, 1, go.
Extermination is coming in 6 months instead of a year.
Cute little cat.
No big deal.
I do love
Just
Kiki.
A little setback. Nothing we can't handle.
Vaggie looks fucking done.
But who needs a whole year to save
Angel, I love like the complete lack of animation with Vaggie and Angel right there.
Yes, we will. Oh, please. You had less than half a chance when you started all this.
And now we have half as much time.
And
Half a
now,
chance, half as much time.
Ain't no silver lining this time.
Oh, hold on. Text messages. We have got to pause to read these. Hold the fuck up. On a boat and it's sinking, so you all have to come as fast as you can. Have you seen temperature play vids? There's going to be ice. So get that flat bony ass to the studio, baby. As you can see, the ideas are flowing. Haha. So it's been 30 seconds. Fuck, stage 5 clinger here. Literally stage 5 with the V for Valentino. Stupid. This isn't cute, Angel. Legit, I'm so bored of this little cat and mouse chase. And then I think we get a little more. For real over it. Fucking bitch. Babe. Oof. And I had listened to, here I am. How close are we? We're a minute in and I'm pausing again. I feel like I made it longer than last time. I think it was about 45 seconds before I paused last time. But the Addict song, I heard it a couple times, but it wasn't on repeat basically. So I know that Valentino is exploitative, abusive of Angel. And this is just fucking smarmy reading these text messages. That super toxic, like, it's been 30 seconds. Where are you? This isn't cute. I'm over it, bitch. And then just immediately coming back and saying, babe. And probably followed by an I'm sorry. Let's talk about it kind of thing. And it's fucking gross and I hate it. Valentino sucks. Vox is probably going to suck. I don't know anything about Velvet at all. I've not seen any hate towards Velvet on Twitter, but I'm willing to bet that she's not great either. Ugh.
Desperate enough to try anything to escape the extermination.
I don't know if this is actually the silver lining we're looking for.
Cute idea and all. But you really gonna go out in all of this?
Well, it's not like people are just going to show up on our doorstep.
Hello, 'tis I, Charlie.
Show yourself.
Oh, here he is. Here's the boy. I think one of the eggs was scratching its ass. Yo, Alistair with a good mug game. Oh dear.
Who am I?
Nice.
I am the great serpent.
Also, this is Alex Brightman too, right?
Architect of destruction.
Ooh, he's a bad boy.
Huh. Well, if all that's true, you'd think I'd have heard of you.
Dang.
Finally acknowledge me as their equal.
Ooh. Wait, who are the beasts?
Oh, nobody important.
Dang. Vox Velvet Valentino.
Trust us with your entertainment.
Oh, literally hypnotizing.
Trust us. Trust us.
I do really like Vox's design, though.
Now that's good television.
No, that's cool. He gets it. Ooh, that's really cool. Pulling it out of his face and throwing it onto a screen. That's pretty cool.
Just get your ass here now! Damn it, Valentino!
Oh yeah, and here
I really like his expressions, and he has a little bit of static voice going on too, kind of like Alistair.
Mr. Vox, what are your thoughts on the new extermination deadline?
My dear people, we at
And
Vox
see, just like Alistair, he's putting on the smile too, right? Except he actually dropped it back there for a second.
New oncoming threat.
I'm watching.
Shifting our focus, we are pleased to announce Vox Tech Angelic Security is coming soon.
Christian Borle.
Trust us.
I do like the X-ray thing that Prime does, where you can just kind of mouse over and see.
Sir, when did we begin working on Angelic Security?
30 seconds ago. Try to get that bitch
When I
on
said
the
we
books and
did.
Cancel all my appointments today. I have a fire to put out upstairs.
Ooh, I love that. What is it in David Lynch movies or Twin Peaks? Evil travels via electricity.
Wrist ruffles? Is it 1750? Burn it like the witches who wore it.
Damn,
Velvet.
that was a good line.
I can see you're busy.
Oh, it's
Tell me
Velvet, not
where my
Velvet.
hot-headed
Okay.
friend now-
I'm not looking forward to.
Fucking finally! Kitty, another drink! Can you believe what that piece of shit
Joel
did?
Perez.
The ungrateful whore!
He has. Hold on. I wanna just pause real quick because I know they're separate series, but with Hazbin and Helva, Valentino is obviously the more, we'll say, lusty of the three, right? But he also seems to have a robotic. I don't want to say servant because Fizzarelli is not a servant to Ozzy, but he certainly is robotic and sort of a right-hand man kind of thing. And here we have Valentino, who I immediately thought of as Modius because of the smoke kind of filling the room kind of thing. Kind of felt kind of similar, the whole lust situation thing going on and all that. And then I see the robotic little servant and I'm like, this is like kind of a really warped kind of take on Ozzy and Fizz. And I wonder how intentional that is. I know they would have been writing this, obviously Ozzy's has been out for a long time, and I know Viv wrote Ozzy's and was very heavily, I don't know if she wrote all of these or co-wrote these or whatever, but obviously that would have been in her head, the whole Fizzarelli and Asmodeus thing. I just think it's a really interesting little parallel.
I fucking made him! Without me, he's just a bag of meat with some mildly entertaining...
And the I made him thing,
No!
another kind of
Fucking quit! It's worse!
parallel between Ozzy and Fizz.
He thinks he can just
Ozzy
walk
literally
into
fixed
work
up
and then
Fizzarelli,
go
right?
home somewhere
Or no,
else.
Mammon did,
Can you
right?
fucking believe that? He thinks he can run off and shack up with Lucifer's bimbo daughter.
Angel is living with Lucifer's daughter now?
Yeah, that bitch, Chalky or Chandler. I don't know.
Chalky or Chandler.
She's got this hotel.
Or Ross or
Which of
Phoebe.
these makes me look... I'm gonna fuck everyone in that rancid shithole, I swear to God.
Ooh.
Think about it. Our brand is
I knew to
perfection.
expect the
What do you
static
think
at some
chasing
point, but it
whores
still was
around
really
town
cool.
will do for our image.
Fuck it up?
Right. Do you want people thinking
The game
you
show
can't
noises.
control your
Also the little
employees?
Wi-Fi signal for
No,
the bow tie.
Exactly. And hey, you still have him under contract.
You know, Angel isn't the only one spending time at this ratty hotel with the devil's princesa.
Oh, who else is there? Someone who owes
Alistair, right?
Someone who owes us much more than money. The
Ooh.
radio demon is there.
What did you just say?
Ooh, look at his eye going.
Alice, and that wasn't the first fucking thing you told me.
Interesting. I know Alistair said he hasn't been active in hell for a while.
Forgettable experience.
Thank
Poor eggs.
you for letting your guard down.
Uh-oh.
Oh, shit.
Yep. It's not gonna go well for you. Poor
Well, it
Serpentius.
looks as though I need a visit to the tailor.
That fucker is back.
Yeah, I thought he was gone for good too.
It's
Ooh.
been 7 years.
Is it song time?
Pissed he almost beat you that time.
Well,
There we go. I was gonna say, we're in that pre-song vamping kind of thing that I'm oh so familiar with.
Top of the hour, and we're discussing asking a certain Hazbin.
So the bad guy, the radio guy's back. Hold on, I'm gonna try to read some of the crawl on the bottom. Seems the radio guy's back first. Some probably excuses. Some of it did go by. First, I was too busy being a much more interesting and important person, but fuck it. News is slow today, I guess. Unremarkable loser back from fucking off. Nice. Smells probably furry. Dumb hair, triangle ass, gross hoof feet, lame stick, dildo. Hey, I know if there's one thing I've seen on Twitter is that there's probably a lot of people that enjoy Alistair's very not gross hoof feet. I'm not gonna read the rest of this crawl. Let's just get into the song and hear the rest of it proper, shall we?
So the radio demon is back in town.
Fuck Alistair.
What does that mean for your family?
Venison with Vox. Getting bloody rare, nice. Damn. This song is a lot of fun. I'm honestly kind of surprised we're getting an Alistair song this quickly.
Here's the sugar on the cream. He asked me to join his team. I said no, and now he's busy. That's the team.
Dang.
I'm afraid you've lost your signal.
Damn, got him already. The only light still on. The radio tower.
I'm gonna make you wish that I'd stayed gone.
I love when he goes like full demon mode. Ooh, look at him.
Oh, this will be fun.
Damn, that was cool. That song was a lot of fun. And it really makes Vox look really pathetic. Yeah, she even has the jester horns. Or, yeah, the jester horns, right?
Between Lucifer's brat and that smiling freak.
That lanky prick won't even return my calls.
And it's only been 2 minutes. It's only been 12 minutes and 33 seconds.
Not a single new recruit.
Yeah, well, who would want to use their last days not fucking and fighting?
6 months of fucking and fighting, though. Hello there! I thought it was gonna be a door slam like in the pilot when Alistair showed up at the door.
People who want to be better.
You heard right.
Oh, that sounds...
Our home of healing.
Are you fucking nuts?
Yeah, I agree with Angel here.
Trying to kill us like literally 6 hours ago.
Literally
wanna bring him in here
13 minutes and 30 seconds ago.
Absolutely. This place is about second chances, and who deserves one more than this?
Well, if he fought Alistair 20 chances, is this about 22nd chances, not just second
Aren't you
chances?
supposed to protect this place?
Aw.
How
could she say no to
guess he's
that?
Not much of a threat without the war machine, or even with the war machine.
Damn. Or the eggs.
You don't have to show him every detail.
Sorry, I'm just so excited to have our first real guest.
Damn, what does Angel mean?
What the hell am I?
Yeah, exactly.
Well, you're an important part of our family here.
Constantly make us look bad, sexually harass the staff, and have literally never once tried to improve?
What she means
Sounds about
is
right.
It's just nice to have someone.
What she means is what she said.
Over
Aw.
here, we have our maid Vifty.
The bad boy is back. Never leave me again.
We're about 80% sure she's harmless. And over here, we have...
You're the one who ruined my coat. I definitely remember you now.
Uh-oh. Guess that's all it takes, huh?
I guess...
What's that monster from Monster Hunter that he looks like? Not Great Jagras. Fuck, they were so fun to... They were so fun to hammer, they just rolled over and died.
It must have meant quite a lot to you.
Damn.
I think it's important we all get to know each other, so we...
He really is just a straight up snake. I don't know if I ever realized that he just
Follow me.
is a
My
snake.
name is Charlie. I like to sing. And when we get to know each other, it's the greatest thing.
My name's
That'll be good to sync it up, right?
to build, and despite
He's off
my
tempo.
stupid egg boys, I think I'm very skilled. This is stupid.
This is not stupid! It's just a game!
God bless you,
I'm
Charlie.
too sober for this.
Well, get used to it and learn how to play.
Husk!
This is gonna be your whole day.
Aw, Vaggie.
Have to go home and study. Come on, kid. It'll make you cool like me. The crackhead. The only cool
Look at
thing
Nifty,
here
just like,
is to
I did see her
say
blink a
no
minute
to
ago, but she is just like
now, if you'll
honed in
excuse me,
on Pentious.
I'm off to not have sexual intercourse before marriage.
Yes! Oh, bravo! Bravo! At this rate, you'll be redeemed in no time.
Oh,
I'm going to bed.
I feel so bad for Angel.
I am so proud of you, Sir Pentious. That was
And he's probably going to sneak out and go to Valentino, isn't he? Fat Nuggets, I think the pig is called. It's a lot of voicemails. That's a lot of...
Angel, baby, come home.
I don't know if that was supposed to be waveforms, but I saw a lot of hearts in there.
Come back. Angel, you bitch. Hey, amorcito. I didn't mean to yell, but you know how crazy you make me.
Yeah, God,
Fucking slut. Hey, Angie.
this is literally sending chills down my spine. I fucking hate it.
Really stressful. Actually think you can change.
Oh.
Addict trash like you doesn't change. I'll see you soon, baby.
God, that hold around his neck.
Sorry. Not now, Fat Nuggets.
It is Fat Nuggets.
Huh?
Pentious.
You slippery little shit.
Oh, that's a
You working for the V's?
Vox
I
camera.
knew there was something shitty about you.
And then Vaggie's gonna walk in and see this, or Charlie's gonna walk in and see this, right? Yep. There we go.
This little bitch is a traitor. You are my best.
Look at their jammies.
friend.
Who's got the best jammy fit?
Uh-huh.
Charlie or
Explain
Vaggie?
this.
I mean, that's pretty strict evidence, right?
Agent Pent.
Even been a day.
Please, you've got to get me out of here.
I can't
Well, that's...
believe we thought you could handle even something this simple. You do
At least I'm glad that this isn't going to carry on with Angel, right?
Go ahead and do it yourself.
Just make it quick, I guess.
Vaggie's like, okay. Wow.
Gladly.
Wait.
Yep. Aw.
It starts with sorry.
Well, that was in time, at least, his blinks.
Spoken straight from your core. The path to...
Also, Charlie with the hair down, I just realized. Also, does she wear the heels to bed?
Who could forgive a dirtbag like me?
Damn, he's so talented, Alex Brightman.
We just kill him.
That's an option you could choose.
Works for us.
Yup. Thanks for your blessing, Charlie.
It starts with sorry.
Ooh, that key change out of nowhere. There wasn't even a build up to that key change. I still don't know if I believe him, though. I mean, I still don't, even though he got told off by Vox. Oh,
Why are you so lame? Not a bad boy.
dang. Also, rate Nifty's nighttime fit.
What? You'll have to try harder than that next time, old pal.
Nice. Is that it? Wow, that was quick. I did not. So, hey, Husk actually didn't have a line in that episode. I was just joking when I said that earlier, but he really didn't. I think I said in the middle of the song, but once again, we get 2 songs here. So it looks like that's going to be the average per episode, except for focus, please. Except for maybe a couple special ones where we get maybe 3. But what I started to say and didn't quite get the thought out is, God, just how talented Alex Brightman is. He, across Hell of a Boss and this, plays 3 different characters, Fizzarolli, Serpentius, and Adam. And we've now heard him sing as every character, right? And all 3 are very different sounding. Yes, there were a couple moments with Adam, especially when he hit some of the higher notes in his chest voice register, that I was like, oh, that delivery sounded a lot like Fizzarolli on a couple of those lines, or a couple of those notes, right? But hearing Serpentius singing here, that was vastly different than either of them, and that's a mark of pure talent when you can mask your voice, even doing something as personal as singing. I feel like, yes, you can sing to sound like somebody, right? Like I could, do my best to sound like Frank Zappa while singing. And I do, for whatever reason. Around anytime my wife makes muffins for the kids, I have to sing, "Girl thought he was a man, but he was a muffin." And it's I can put on a voice to sound like Frank Zappa, but if I'm presented with a song here, you Tallman have been cast in Hazbin Hotel season 2 as a minor character. You get a song. Here's your song. Here's the melody. Here's how it goes, kind of thing. And then if they say, hey, in season 3, you're going to play a second character and you have to sing different than them, I'm going to be like, well, fuck, what do I do? So it's difficult to mask your voice and not do something that's like natural to you. I know that Alex Brightman as Beetlejuice was a very similar voice to Fizzarali, right? And he kind of learned and trained himself to do that. That even as singing, like, you can only put so much grit on your voice and your voice will still shine through. This Serpentius thing was very, very masked, and that's the thing that I think blew me away the most. What was I gonna say? I liked this episode better than the first one. I thought it was funnier overall. There was no Adam in it, even though I was, saying some nicer things about Adam at the start. But I really liked, seeing more of the characters have stuff to do, right? The first episode was very Charlie and Vaggie, A and B plot, with a little bit of Alistair thrown in there, a little bit of, other characters here and there, Adam, all that kind of stuff. This was, I don't know if you'd even call it the A or the B plot, was about the V's. It was like basically the V's and the hotel, two, not just singular characters, but two bigger groups. We got a good amount of the 3 V's. We got a good amount of Angel, Serpentius, Charlie, Alistair, Vaggie. We got everybody, right? Except Husk, right? It was... I liked this one a lot. I like this one better than the first one, I would say. Even though the first one I think was more important for setting the tone in the story and all that kind of stuff, this one was more entertaining. Even if the Valentino shit was just so fucking creepy that I was just like squirming in my seat and had literal chills going down my spine. Other than that kind of stuff just being gross, it was a bit more fun of an episode, I would say. I really enjoyed the first musical number. The Sorry one, it might be the lowest on the totem pole for me if I'm gonna rank the songs up, but the first one was so much fun. It was on par, I would say, with the second song, with Charlie starting it and then Adam taking over. This was very similar with Vox starting it. Very quick patter, spoken word. I don't want to say rap, but a very, a quick patter song. I believe that's what they call it in musicals, right? And then just like Adam took over the song from Charlie, we got Alistair taking over the song from Vox and just completely shut Vox down, and it was awesome. I was so glad to hear Alistair sing in this one. I was very, very happy for that. Just a lot of fun all around. Interesting to see if Serpentius actually kind of sticks with it and actually aims to be better, but God, I just felt so bad for Angel. Just all the, you're gonna be redeemed in no time, and just completely ignoring and like showering praises upon Serpentius when he actually was there under command of Vox, right? God, I just felt bad for Angel there. I thought Angel was going to be going back to Valentino in this episode, which was one of the reasons why I was kind of shocked that it ended when it did. I mean, these are all going to be about your average TV show length, 22 minutes and some change, right? So you can only do so much, but at least set the stage for Angel to go back with Valentino, right? And do work. He's under contract. They made that very clear. And I'm not looking forward to that. I really think of any of the characters now at this point, I think Angel has the most potential to have the biggest arc, right? He seems to be kind of the heart and soul of things going on, like the one sinner, the original sinner, if you want to kind of go back to that term, original sin. He was the first guest at the hotel. And even Charlie was like, you don't really count, Angel. And Vaggie's like, well, here's a list of all your fuck ups, right? You're supposed to be here to be better, but you keep fucking up, right? And so I think of all the characters, like, obviously Charlie's arc is tied in with other characters, doing the thing, stopping the extermination, defending herself against the extermination, right? Vaggie, very protective of Charlie in the hotel, doesn't take shit from anybody. Alistair's just kind of doing his own fucking thing. Angel's the one I think that's going to have the biggest arc here. And this, I think, really like set it up nicely for it to kind of like, I can see how it goes, right? I wouldn't put it past them to throw in some big curveballs here and there, but that's kind of where I feel it's sitting for me. And other than that, I don't really think I have too much else to say, other than this was a great episode. Can't wait to see more. Nervous to see more, given Angel and all the voice messages and stuff from Valentino. But like I think I said I was asking for last time, I'm glad to see a lot more of the characters that we didn't get to see in the first one. You know, Serpentius excluded. Meeting the 3 Vs, I was happy for that. I at least, even if they're just as smarmy, if not worse in a different way than Adam, I enjoyed them being on screen and the kind of dynamic they have with each other. And hey, at least we got some really cool effects stuff with Vox, right? I thought all the stuff he could do with electricity and all that kind of stuff, I thought was awesome. I don't know, they were just fun. They're very well designed, and I like that a lot. So, hey, other than that, like I said before, make sure you leave a like on this video. Let me know what you thought of this episode. I think the general consensus I've seen is that, at least of the first 2, as I kind of saw sneak peeks of people who got early access who were trying their best not to spoil, I think I saw that a lot of people prefer this episode over the first. Myself included now. So what did you think of this one? Let me know in the comments, your thoughts, your feelings, any of that kind of stuff. And with all that being said, I will see you next time with some more Hazbin Hotel. Take it easy, everybody.